Alright, so the tweet says, unpopular opinion, Pamela Vorhees was a better character than Jason. The tweet then goes on to say that her reasons for killing were more valid than any other slasher at the time, and they could have continued the franchise with her after her death using those same motivations. This is definitely a hot take. But would you call me crazy if I said I didn't fully disagree with it? Jason Voorhees, without question, is the epitome of an iconic slasher. I don't even think the slasher genre as a whole would even be what it is without him. But despite all of that, I don't think it's wrong to say that Pamela Voorhees' character definitely had a lot more potential in this franchise had they, brought her back as like a supernatural force or something like that. I mean, that's not really far-fetched. I mean, look at how many Halloween movies we got. Look at how many Nightmare on Elm Street movies we got. Look at how many Friday the 13th movies we got. Plus, when you think about it, her motivations for killing were pretty valid in comparison to, say, like Michael Myers. Like, what was his motivation? He went crazy, killed his sister, and then after that he just had beef with babysitters for some reason. Freddy Krueger had some pretty decent motivations. He was killed by the parents of Elm Street, and as a result, he became a vengeful spirit that continues to haunt Elm Street. They could have went the same exact route with Pamela Voorhees. Her son died due to the negligence of camp counselors, therefore she had beef with the camp counselors. When she was then killed by camp counselors, her spirit could have been trapped at Camp Crystal Lake and just kept coming back to kill more camp counselors. So she would have started off as a human, but then became a supernatural threat. And I know that could have worked because they're literally doing that with the Grabber and Black Phone 2. Plus, we don't have any slasher franchises that are centered around a female slasher. Pamela Voorhees easily could have been that. Without doubt, Jason is definitely the cooler and way more iconic character than his mom, but when it comes to the substance of the character and why they do what they do, I think his mom definitely takes the cake in that department. So while this definitely is a hot take, I don't fully disagree, because the concept of a grieving mother's spirit constantly coming back to seek revenge for her dead son over and over and over again until she finds the rest that she never will find, that's a fire ass concept.